All right, so this is Caitlin Kellogg and Krista Worthen coming to you live with St. Mary's baseball pitcher Martin Agosta. So, Martin, welcome to our show, and just want to ask you a couple questions today. So let's first start off with, tell us a little bit about your 4 years here at St. Mary's and how you've changed as a baseball player.
It's been awesome here. I've developed hugely as a player under Coach Soto. Took me in. I was kind of underdeveloped. They almost actually thought about cutting me my freshman year because I didn't, work out with them over the summer, and I wasn't up to what they thought I was in high school. But over the years, just lifting, going through the whole program, school, the whole 9 yards has changed me, mentally and physically.
Oh, great! And how important has your junior year season been for your future plans in baseball?
Well, obviously, in your junior year, you're eligible to get drafted,
right.
And I didn't try to think about it early in the year. My whole goal was to win a WCC championship, and as of right now, it's not looking too good. And Mark Anderson told me last year, it was like, hey, if you don't win, you got to keep your head straight. Because last few games, you're not in the running for the championship. You got to keep your head straight about with the scouts, and don't think about that. Just focus on your pitching. And I've done a pretty good job this year so far, and I've got caught up a little bit in the draft stuff, but overall, it's been a great year.
All right, and now we're gonna head on over to Krista with a couple of her questions.
So you're talking about the WCC championship. You guys have, I know, a series at Portland and then home series against USF. So what's it looking like for the postseason for you guys? What do those two series mean for the rest of the season?
Overall, I think we're mathematically out of winning the actual WCC, but what's called RPI is that you have a ranked team that has a higher RPI than you, and if you beat that team, you move up in the rankings, and usually the top 65 to 70 schools get into the postseason. So as of right now, I think Portland is rated higher than us in RPI, so if we can take 2 to 3, we have a chance of moving up. I think we're slotted about 90 right now, so we got a little ways to go. USF, I think they're below, so we'd have to win no matter what, sweep them just to have a chance to get in that postseason.
And when we spoke with Mark Anderson, he told us that conference play has been pretty tough. So have you experienced that actually on the mound this year?
I mean, the hitting wise it's good. It's just tough going out as a Friday guy and facing their best pitcher too, right, who's going to come up and give up 1 or 2 runs, and your team has to score 1 or 2 runs just to keep you in the game. So it's been fun overall though.
And how has it been having someone like Mark Anderson, who's a top pitcher? How's it been having him out, and Kurt Janke as well?
It's been tough. I was thinking about this earlier, that how good we could have been with those two guys. But even off the field, Mark's great to me. He being the Friday guy for 2 years, he tells me everything like, hey, you got to do this, whatever it is. So he's been a great mentor towards me. And just losing those two guys has been key. But overall, I think we've had a pretty good year without those two guys.
And has having this new field put any pressure on you guys to win, or how's that made the season?
I don't think to us that much. I think it might be to the coaches because they haven't had the winning seasons the last few years, and they push all that money to get to this. They went through all the application and going against the board who wanted this, wanted that. Coaches want something different, and so I think it puts more pressure on them to win.
All righty, well, thank you very much for coming in today, Martin. We appreciate your time. Now back to our anchors.